Okay, as I mentioned before, usually after a couple of side missions you can talk to your squad mates and they'll have more to say. So let's test it out. Let's see if Caden has anything new to say.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Maybe, or maybe not. Let's talk to Liara, see if she's got anything else to say.
I get the feeling you want to ask me
Nope,
something,
looks like we
Commander.
can't
I
say
should go.
anything else to our
Goodbye,
squad
Shepard.
mates. So it looks like we'll have to do maybe a couple more side missions before they'll have more to say. Maybe when you do their own personal side missions, it doesn't count. I don't know. Anyway, let's head to the moon, or Luna, and let's go take care of that rogue VI on that base. Since I'm dealing with a tech and VI, I think this time I'll take both Garrus and Tally, since we're going to be dealing with a tech-heavy enemy. Alright, here are the local cluster, which is our solar system, and you can see it's labeled Sol for solar system. And you can see here is our solar system. You can see the planets we know, of course: Mercury, Venus, Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Uranus, Neptune. Notice there is no Pluto, because Pluto is no... I spoke wrong. Here, in this, it's still apparently considered a planet. That's right, back when this game was made, they still considered Pluto a planet. Here's Earth. Oh, I think I just got a codex entry for that. Alright, let's actually read on some of these. First, let's start with what is no longer a planet, Pluto. Let's go ahead and read it. Pluto is one of Sol's numerous ice dwarf worlds. It is mainly of note for being the gravitational anchor for the Prothean mass relay to Arcturus. Pluto and the Charon relay, formerly encased in ice and considered a moon, orbit each other. Pluto's orbit was circularized in 2157 as a side effect of the Charon mass relay recovery operations. Population Gateway Stations 9300. Okay. Obviously really cold. Let's look at Mercury. A handful of solar power stations exist on peaks of eternal light at the north and south poles of Mercury. The difficulties imposed by the planet's proximity to the Sun and high orbital velocity have limited development. Population 340. Apparently we are now able to populate some of these planets that used to be uninhabitable or like could not sustain life. I mean, for goodness sakes, it says the surface temperature is 430 degrees Celsius. How could there be over 300 people living there? Venus. With its molten temperatures, sulfuric acid clouds, and crushing carbon dioxide atmosphere, Venus has only a handful of aerostat research outposts. Population 800. Huh. Okay then. Mars. Ooh, look at this. Once considered a prospect for terraforming and colonization, the discovery of faster-than-light travel turned Mars into a quiet backwater. Its southern pole is a historical preserve centered on the Prothean ruins found there. Immigration and development are restricted as the search for Prothean artifacts continues. That's right. When they found the artifacts on Mars, that changed everything for humans' technology. So you can see they have a whole facility there. So let's look at Jupiter. Jupiter's deep gravity well and lethal radiation have kept its moons from being significantly exploited. The largest outpost is Binary Helix Corporation's Nautilus facility, attached to the underside of Europa's ice sheet. Population, all moons, 9,100. Huh! This is amazing. Apparently we have people on every single planet or every one of the planet's moons. Saturn has been a major source of helium-3 fuel for fusion plants since the 2150s. The moon of Titan is mined for hydrocarbons and used as a hostile environment training facility for Alliance Marines. Population, orbitals, and Titan, 117,000. Capital, Eugene's Dome. Huh. It's funny. A moon on there named Titan. Huh. I seem to recall that being a part of another game published by EA. For those of you who know that, kudos. The planet whose name is infamous, Uranus. After the development of Mass Effect FTL Drive, distant Uranus was the target of a land rush to exploit its combination of plentiful helium-3 fuel and shallow for a gas giant gravity well. Today, Uranus is the largest producer of He3 in Alliance space. Population 371,000. Capital is Sakharov Station. Huh. And Neptune. Though Neptune, like Uranus, has plentiful helium, its remoteness has made it an uncompromising target for mining before development of Mass Effect Drive. With Uranus cheaper to exploit, it has never seen extensive development. The only permanent human presence is a small research facility on Triton, which is only 70 people. Huh. Okay, now let's read up on Earth. For detailed information, please refer to the standard issue Alliance Galactic Codex. Earth orbit is riddled with debris generated by bootstrap space development. Use of kinetic barriers is recommended at altitudes over 85 kilometers. Population on the surface, 11.4 billion. Population L4 and L5 stations, 250,000. Huh. So yeah, there were some codex entries that popped up when I looked at both Mars and Earth. We'll have to read up on those later. And Luna, an early source of helium-3, Luna is now mined for materials used in space habitat construction. 24 major stations have been constructed at Earth's L4 and L5 Lagrange points, all from lunar resources. Colony founded in 2069, population 4.1 million, capital Armstrong. Wow. Alright, well let's go ahead and land here. See if we can take care of this VI. Please don't freeze on me. Please don't freeze on me. Please don't freeze on me. I can't. That's what I now think when I see the screen. I'm like, no, don't freeze on me, please. Alright, let's take Tali and Garrus. Very tech heavy here. Saving data. Okay, Tali's got 5 points for me to put in. Let's go ahead and put it into basic armor. Alright, we're good. Let's check the map. There's debris over here, and then here is the training ground. Okay, so let's quickly head over here to this area of debris. And then we will head to the training grounds. Look at this. Oh man, hold on. Alright, so this is what apparently the moon looks like. But then look at this view. There she is in all her glory. The beautiful planet Earth. Our home planet. Ah, what a view. I guess this is what it must be like for astronauts when they look out the window of a shuttle and they see Earth from up there. I'm sure it looks much more glorious when you're actually in space and not in the view of a video game, but I'm sure you guys can understand what I mean. Oh, I see something right up ahead. You see that? It's like right in the right in my sightings here. That must be the debris. Looks like we could use that path to get up there. And that's a pretty steep mountain for me to climb. In fact, I could probably climb up there, but it's going to be really bumpy. Alright. CCP Luna 23. CCCP. Huh. Alright, more upgrades. Especially
You lead. I'll
Thanks,
follow.
Sally. Especially grenade upgrade. Let me look at my I got so many grenade upgrades. Let me take a look at these. Fusion explosive, cryo explosive, high explosive. Man. Let's go with the high explosive. Damage, weapons force, and radius. Wow. Alright. Go here. Alright, let's try and stop this VI.